most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Well, here we are with some pretty warm temperatures. 87 in Bushfield, a degree cooler at Daniel Field, and a degree warmer in Aiken. 87. Humidity and dew point fairly up there. So not that it's really uncomfortable, but it is certainly muggy. Clouds warm for Saturday. Rain turning cooler for Sunday, and a cool start to next week. I should say cooler than it has been, and then a warming trend as we get through the middle of next week. So here's the current setup. Low pressure up near Greenville, and then there's the trailing cold front. There's the warm front. My feeling is we could eke out a shower tonight, but I think for the most part, we're going to have to wait for Sunday's roundup of rain that'll be headed our way. One tiny little shower near Athens, and again, some of these showers still may pop tonight. We may have a shower over at SRP Park in North Augusta, but that would be about it. Let's play Where's the Cold Front? Boom, right there. 67 in Dallas, but 83 in Houston. Look at Brownsville at 90. Much colder air is to the north. It's in the 30s for daytime highs. Here we are near the end of April. So Futurecast by 11 o'clock has this front sagging towards the south and sort of stalling out. And here we are into tomorrow. I think tomorrow, for the most part, we're going to remain dry. Then look at what happens. Low pressure quickly develops Saturday night, and this will bring a tremendous amount of rain for us. So this rain moves in and out, and then here comes another big mess of rain on Sunday, and this will move over us through much of the day on Sunday into Sunday night with on and off rain. Low pressure develops to our south. This will be Monday's weather. All right, so we got to get through all of that rain first before anything else happens. So here we are for tomorrow morning, a scattered shower or two. Notice we pretty much remain dry. Some sunshine coming on out, so I think mid to upper 80s wouldn't surprise me. And with the heat of the day, we'll get some scattered showers and maybe even some thunderstorms. They'll start Saturday night, and they'll take us through the wee hours of Sunday morning. Here's midnight Sunday morning, dealing with all this rain and embedded a thunderstorm or two. We'll catch a break. That goes off towards the east. We're still cloudy for Sunday morning. A couple showers pass, and then here comes another big batch of rain on Sunday, all the way through Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday night. Dealing with the rain before it finally ends, I'd say by about midnight or so on Monday morning. And that could give us anywhere from about, I would say, inch and a half of rain by the time everything's said and done. Maybe some localized 2 inches. 64, the overnight low for tonight, mostly cloudy. Again, an isolated shower sort of here and there. 87, the high temperature for tomorrow. Warm day, and you'll notice the humidity will be up tomorrow. Again, with our isolated shower chance. Here's the 10-day Viper Alert forecast. Shows the shower chances significant for Sunday. 72 the high. 68 is all we can do for Monday. Not going to last long this time of year. These cool temperatures don't last that long. We'll warm back up to the 70s and into the 80s. And of course, it is springtime, Jenny, and spring is the start of our severe weather season. And then it could include, and often does, the potential for large hail.
Dan Bickford takes us inside a testing facility to show the science behind hail-proofing your home.
The Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety outside Richburg, South Carolina, tests how structures and building materials handle an assortment of natural disasters. This spring, researchers are focusing on hail. This includes a field project to observe hailstones. One reason is to better correlate between what radar sees in the clouds and the size and quantity of hail that reaches the ground.
The ultimate goal is to improve how those impact-based warnings, especially when it comes to big hail, severe hail, and maybe a lot of hail, how we can actually get those out to the public and provide that extra bit of information.
That gives you a better chance to protect your belongings.
Move those objects that can be damaged that are outside, your lawn furniture, things like that. Try to get them inside. One of the easy ones, and maybe one of the more frustrating ones, is clean out your garage so you can put your car under cover.
Another goal is to test the resilience of roofing materials to hail strikes.
What are the properties of hailstones that actually influence damage? We crush them to determine how much force it takes to fracture them. We measure them with precision and detail. We 3D scan them, all to bring back here to the laboratory to be able to make a more accurate test for building materials.
And at the IBHS, they've got a special way to make sure that that roofing material is going to hold up the hailstones. They've got their own hail cannon.
Hailstones are made in-house.
Hail has all sorts of different shapes. We account for that in the speed and energy that we actually propel them at.
They're working on creating more natural, irregular shapes of hail.
It's got all the spikes, the lumps and bumps, everything that a natural hailstone would have. So sort of the cutting edge of research is how does all those little features, does it influence damage? Do we need to change our testing standards?
Most building damage from hail is to roofing. One storm may not cause enough damage to allow water in, but it will leave your roof vulnerable to other storms.
Do you see big patches of those granules come off? If you visually can see damage from the ground, you likely have pretty severe hail damage. But the first thing you ought to do, call your insurance adjuster. Don't talk to the first roofer that knocks on your door 12 hours later.
Most roofs are made of asphalt shingles. Work at the IBHS has improved what's installed on homes nationwide.
The manufacturers have actually raised the bar that the majority of products fall into our good and excellent categories.
Higher rated shingles can increase shingle cost by 5 to 10%. More resistant metal or composite roofs can cost even more. But there's one way you can find relief.
You go to a more resilient roof cover, in a lot of states there are insurance discounts available. So if you do go that route when you re-roof, talk to your agent.
We can't talk about NASCAR without mentioning the Geico 500. Coming up, what we can expect from Talladega this weekend.